Welcome, and thank you for coming to the Start Your Business Workshop. This workshop will introduce you to the basics of starting your business in Knox County, Illinois. Congratulations! You found this webinar because you've decided to take serious steps towards becoming an entrepreneur. The Knox County Area Partnership for Economic Development. You've come to the right place. KCAPT is your #1 resource for entrepreneurs and your first stop on the ride of entrepreneurship. At KCAPT, we have 5 missions. 1. Provide you with professional, confidential coaching to discuss your business and ideas. 2. Help in the site selection process. We're here to help you find a place for you to do business. 3. We can help you find the financing you need to start or grow your business. 4. We're here to connect you with the resources you need. And 5. Best of all, everything we provide is absolutely free for you. First, a little bit about myself. My name is Kyle Kelly. I'm the client manager for KCAPT. I've had 2 years in economic development. I spent the previous 5 years in banking. I own 1 small business. My role as client manager is lots of real estate, knowing what's available, keeping up with building and landowners as they build, buy, or renovate old space for lease. Entrepreneurship, my role is directly responsible for raising awareness and providing services to entrepreneurs across the area, not just Knox County. I've created this workshop, I've introduced a CEO program to the area, and I've got much more planned in the future. For the first time tonight, my phone number, and you'll hear this a few times throughout, 309-343-1194. My email address, and you're also going to hear this throughout tonight, kkelly@galesburg.org. That's KKELLEY@galesburg.org. I constantly check my email and phone messages. Please feel free at any time to give me a call, shoot me a text, and email anything. I'm here for you. Entrepreneurship. What people think it is. You come up with this idea, someone gives you some money, and then the next night you're fame and fortune, you're on all the YouTubes and everything like that. What it actually is. You start, you have crazy ups and downs, you're going to fail a lot, you need lots of help to get you done, and then overnight success to those not involved. So anyone who's looking at you and watching you grow your business, they're really going to respect you in the end. Did he say ride? Entrepreneurship is absolutely a ride. It's a journey. Owning your own business will test your mettle. It's going to give you the ups and downs. You're going to have twists and turns. You're going to have times in your life that you've never imagined before. But entrepreneurship is not for everyone. It's not for the faint of heart. Do you have what it takes to be an entrepreneur? 3 things that we're going to talk about tonight. 1, the way to form your business in Knox County, Illinois. 2, the difference between debt and equity financing. And finally, 3, how to assess your real estate needs and who can help. Step number 1, how to form your business. Determine what kind of business you'd like to be. Sole proprietorship, that's the focus of today's discussion. An LLC and a corporation are the 3 most common that you'll hear about. Sole proprietorship. This is the fastest and cheapest way to set up a business. You are entitled to keep all profits, but you're also liable for all your losses. In short, if you win big, the money comes directly to you. If you lose big, you can lose your personal assets such as house, car, boat, stocks, bonds, any of those things that you personally own. Over 70% of all business in the U.S. are sole proprietorships, according to SBA.gov. In Knox County, all that is required to start your sole proprietorship is $23. This is used to put an ad in the newspaper. You have to have a photo ID and fill out 1 form with 3 questions on it. The waiting period after you file and pay is approximately 3 weeks. But while we're waiting, head over to irs.gov and get yourself an employee identification number, or EIN for short. As a sole proprietorship and no employees, you do not need an EIN by law. I highly recommend you get one anyway, unless you enjoy writing your personal social security number on everything. It takes 5 minutes online, the PDF pops up and it'll print out immediately. There's no reason not to get one. Our 3 weeks is up. We're excited to check the mail. You've received a letter from the Knox County Clerk's Office. Congratulations on doing business. You get the fancy gold seal. You're ready to roll. Not so fast, hotshot. Call my office immediately if you haven't already. We have the free resources you need to make sure you're really ready. We will stay in constant contact with you to make sure you're on the right path. Here's my information again, 309-343-1194. Email is kkelly@galesburg.org. That's KKELLEY at Galesburg.org. Step number 2, money, money, and more money. How do you get money to get started? Are you a trust fund baby? Not likely. 50% of private investors are family. 30% are friends and neighbors, and those other 20% are colleagues and strangers. 2 types of financing for startups: debt financing and equity financing. Debt financing is when a firm raises money for working capital or expenditures by selling bonds, bills, or notes to an individual or institutional investor, a bank. The lending party becomes a creditor and will receive and expect a promise to repay the principal plus interest on the debt. For example, you speak with your banker and ask to fill out loan paperwork. You ask them for $50,000. They tell you they'll give you the money plus 6% interest. They'll give you a period of time to repay, so on and so forth. $50,000 at 6% for 5 years. Talk with your banker before you do any of these lending things. The second type of financing is equity financing. This is a method of raising capital by selling company stock to investors. In return for their investment, the shareholders receive a percentage of ownership in the company. For example, Shark Tank, everyone knows this show. The investors offer cash injections in exchange for a percentage of ownership in the business. When raising money, I always recommend you start at home. Ask mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, sisters, brothers, aunts, uncles, anyone with a pulse that you're related to. Friends and family are far less likely to scrutinize your business plan than an institutional lender. Friends and family are also more likely to seek a lower rate of return on their investment and will wait longer to get their money back. But let's be real. Not too often do we come across a family member that has an extra $50,000 laying around, let alone want to give it to you if they did. So where do we go after we've harassed all our family and likely thrown ourselves into exile? We have to create a great business plan. Either debt or equity financing will require a great business plan. Your business plan has to tell the story to the person reading it. A, how the business makes money. B, how you're going to pay them back. If you haven't already, call my office immediately. We have free resources to help you put together a game-winning business plan. Here's my information again: 309-343-1194 or kkelly at galesburg.org. That's KKELLEY at galesburg.org. On to step number 3, assess your real estate needs. Some things to consider. What type of company are you? What is your purpose? Are you manufacturing? Are you a retail company? Are you a dentist? Are you a dance studio? A photographer? How will your workspace be set up? How many people will be in the space at a given time? Do you perform a majority of your business at night and need to make sure your employees and patrons are safe? We're here to help. KCAP keeps a database of all the available buildings and land in the area. We are zoning experts, and we make sure your business goes into the right place to get you off on the right foot. Many incentives depend on location. It's very important to have a meeting with us to discuss whether or not your project would benefit from incentives. We have knowledge of real estate improvement funds to help you renovate and reach your maximum potential quickly. The partnership is your #1 source for entrepreneurship. Thank you for joining me tonight. Please feel free to offer me some feedback. This is the first time we've ever done anything like this. Again, my phone number is 309-343-1194. My email address is kkelly at galesburg.org. That's KKELLEY at galesburg.org. And be sure to stop by the website www.knoxpartnership.com to get your step-by-step guide to starting a sole proprietorship in Knox County, Illinois.